combat has assisted in the kindling of careers across combat sports. From Muay Thai to mixed martial arts, the organization has cemented itself as a key ecosystem to the fight scene on the West Coast, leading to a historical night here as we are live for the first time in promotional history for Royal Combat 28. How are you feeling? This is the commentary debut. How are you feeling, Joe?
I'm excited. We got a stacked night of fights ahead of us. I just can't wait to kick this thing off and enjoy these fights.
I am Michael Hernandez, your main play-by-play commentator. I'll be here alongside Joe Murphy. We now got Michael DeCamp in the ring, ready to go ahead and take us away. Take us away, Mike.
All right, fight fans. This next contest is 3 2-minute rounds in the 125-pound weight division. Your referee for this contest is Anthony Mayoral. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, this man is a Muay Thai fighter. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Coached by Kevin Yee, representing Triunfo MMA, Kevin Vasquez. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, this man is a Muay Thai fighter. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Coached by Stephen De La Cruz and Joshua Faxman, representing IMB Academy and Beehive Fight Club, Rodolfo Alvarado.
Referee Anthony Mayorel is ready to go ahead and break up the action between these two 125-pound prospects.
Fighters to the center.
Kevin Vasquez in the blue gloves with the black trunks.
Look at me, guys.
In the red
Look at me.
with the red gloves.
You heard the instructions in the dressing room?
Rodolfo
Obey my command
Alvarado.
at all times. Protect yourselves at all times. I don't want to see any low blows or behind the head. You understand me? Touch them up. Good luck.
Triunfo MMA, the home for
ready?
Vasquez in the blue corner, the red corner being homed by IMB Academy's Rodolfo Alvarado as we get this one underway. Right away working to the clinch here is Alvarado. Seen Vasquez coming out in a very, very calculated approach here so far, trying to really find his timing on his shots. What have you been liking here so far from both of these gentlemen as we look into this first round of action? Only 30 seconds in here so far.
Yeah, just started, but I like the kicks by Alvarado.
Whole lot of activity though to go ahead and start in these 30 seconds. So we have seen a series of entanglements from these two gentlemen. Flying in there.
Vasquez.
Nice leg kick there.
Good calf kick.
Vasquez. Alvarado doing everything in his power to go ahead and break through this clinch, but Vasquez doing a good job of blocking it off and not allowing him to advance. Alvarado really pressuring Vasquez into this corner here, which is you don't often see when Alvarado's he's pressuring Vasquez to his own corner. You don't really see fighters doing that too often. And the corner of Alvarado just asking for that aggressive push from the 23-year-old product. Only 1 year of age separating these two young prospects.
And Alvarado's really doing a good job keeping him on the ropes, keeping his back pinned.
And nearly swept there is Vasquez.
Oh, someone hooked himself up with the ropes.
And using a little bit of trickery there and not to the liking of the referee Anthony Mayorel there in the ring. But what did you see from these two gentlemen in this bout here so far between Vasquez and Alvarado?
Overall, Alvarado's really been putting the pace on him, kind of keeping him on his back foot. Just like this right here, there's a good knee by Alvarado.
What I really like with Alvarado too is when he is in these clinch exchanges, he's almost taking that MMA approach that you see some guys with, stuffing the face, and that really prevents you from being able to advance in the clinch, from what I understand, right?
Definitely, yeah. And the one thing I like seeing from Vasquez is the way he, when they're too far apart, he enters with a long-range strike, a skip knee, a jumping teep or something. I'd like to see more of that and maybe something to follow it.
With these two being relatively young fighters in their career, obviously having beneath 3 bouts, this being their 3rd bout between them, both of them beneath the age of 24 years old, do you think that we'll see some growing pains here tonight?
Oh yeah, these are the first couple fights in their careers. I mean, this is all growing pains.
And really heavy on that push to the corner there is Alvarado, but Vasquez able to catch that leg kick, and don't know if they count that as a sweep there officially, but going down in the eyes of the judges possibly as a sweep there was Vasquez's movement against Alvarado.
Pummeling for the clinch very well, back and forth.
Let's go.
Let's go, push. Right team, let your hands go. Go again. Go,
Vasquez having a little bit of trouble getting out of the clinch of Alvarado, and the corner of Alvarado from IMB Academy and Beehive Fight Club, and Steve De La Cruz and Joshua Fackman screaming louder than ever to go ahead and call for their fighter to go ahead and be aggressive in these situations here. What would you like to maybe see from Alvarado when he is able to go ahead and get Vasquez in the corner here?
He's staying busy, but then he closes the distance a little bit too much right here like this. They're kind of too close for him to get his strikes off. With a little bit of range, right before that clinch, he does his best work.
Stop.
Vasquez once again initiating the clinch, but being instructed to go ahead and stop. And Anthony Morel once again separating these two fighters here, and may have to go ahead and do it a 3rd time here.
Yeah, he's got his work cut out for him tonight.
Been a busy guy in the cages, in the ring is Anthony Morel. In the cage as well. The MMA referee his time away from kickboxing is Anthony.
10 seconds, stop at the bell.
So this gentleman knows all about the action, including 10 seconds here.
Stop.
From Vasquez and Alvarado.
5 seconds, let's go, time. There you go.
And we go into a 3rd round of action here from Vasquez and Alvarado. What would you like to maybe see from the Hatchet and El Diamante as we go into this 3rd round?
I think we just need to see a little more offense from Vasquez. He's good when he throws, but it's few and far between.
As we're seeing the development a little bit of Alvarado's kind of style with being the pressure fighter, putting them in the corners, but maybe possibly being the annulling of a new team, recently joining Beehive over there. Do you think maybe joining a new team, having a new coach in your corner, new voice in your corner, does that add any troubles when you're going into a fight?
It's such an individual thing. Some people thrive when they find this new corner, and some people, there's a little bit of growing pains. This looks like a good fit. This looks like a good fit. He's listening well, responding to his coaches just now in the corner. Let's see how this 3rd round goes.
All the way back, all the way back.
Anthony Morel breaks this 3rd round of action, and
start by
away,
Vasquez.
Vasquez comes out with the flying kick of all flying kicks. It was like Karate Kid style the way he came out with
Stop
that.
right
Good sweep. Good sweep by Alvarado.
there. Stop.
Once again, initiating that clinch was Alvarado.
Stop.
A low
time.
blow there.
You, over there, over there. Neutral corner. You got 10. Take your time.
And I really like the teeps by Alvarado there to start that 3rd round.
And when you're dealing with the fighter that's throwing out these teeps, that's throwing out these constant low attacks, what is maybe something you can see defensively from Vasquez to go ahead and counter this and maybe spark an offense of his own?
Turn it into a sweep.
We have seen some sweeps coming out of this bout here so far, but only being really on the side of Alvarado, as it really seems like that low blow may have done some damage to Vasquez there.
Watch the low blows. Hey!
Vasquez once again in the clinch, but Alvarado breaking free.
Good knee by Vasquez, returned by Alvarado. He's going high. There's that teep again.
Stop right there. Stop. Don't hit him. Fight.
A little bit of a slip there from Alvarado.
Go on to the ropes. Watch those.
Now looking
Stop
for a
right there.
step
Stop
in
right there.
elbow, but
Hey, watch your head coming in. Fight.
Alvarado really timing
Eyes to it, ducked under that.
really timing
was
out
it?
his clinches very well on that elbow. Alvarado really having a good time in there now in this third round.
Let's go. Fight.
Really been able to go ahead and find that right leg of Vasquez, been able to sweep Vasquez now twice in this third
Stop.
round.
Let's go.
Body kick there lands from Vasquez.
Alvarado's staying very busy.
Overhand right there lands from Alvarado, and like how you stated, staying busy and being active is the name of the game, it seems, for Alvarado.
It's just a non-stop offense.
10 seconds remaining left of
Let's go. 10 seconds. Stop
action
the bell.
here. As these two gentlemen look to go ahead and put a pace on each other at 125 pounds. A lot of mutual respect shown between these opponents, as we have seen between all of our opponents here
Love to
tonight.
see the respect after a fight like that. Really good.
I mean, I think that's really the only option after having a fight, is just to go ahead and hug the guy that you were fighting.
100%. You know.
We look to go ahead and take it over to Michael DeCamp. We see all 3 rounds of action.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for their decision. Winning by unanimous decision, out of the blue corner, Kevin Vasquez.
Kevin Vasquez gets it done.
And a little bit of a shocked look, it seemed, on the face of Vasquez after that one. And what did you make of the judges' scorecards? Unanimous decision win there for Vasquez.
Yeah, it was a really close fight. It was really back and forth. A lot of work in the clinch, but they were kind of both landing knees.
Really just goes to show you how much a great effort can go ahead and put you forward in any sort of fight, especially in one decided by a judge's scorecards. As Kevin Vasquez walks away tonight with the victory over Rodolfo Alvarado, as this 3 rounds of action looked to seem like Kevin Vasquez was getting off to a hot start. Had some nice switch knees, like how you stated.
Knees. I like how he entered like that every time. Good sweep off that kick.
Alvarado having a lot of success with those sweeps, as we had mentioned earlier, and really doing an aggressive job in the clinch. But like how you stated, both these gentlemen sharing a lot of strikes in those clinch situations, and maybe that was looked at as a drop from the referees there. As we take it over to Michael DeCamp in the ring to go ahead and read off our next fight.
All right, fight fans. This next contest is 3 2-minute rounds in the 145-pound weight division. Your referee for this bout is Anthony Mayoral. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, this man is a Muay Thai fighter. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 144 pounds. Coached by Chris Padilla. Representing Backyard Squabbles, Guillermo Vasquez. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, this man is a Muay Thai fighter. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Coached by Oscar Moeller, representing Six-Side Muay Thai, Rosendo Six-Side Sendo Casillas.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
Anthony Mayoral not messing around here tonight. 145 pounds.
Make sure for all these guys, they're not putting Vaseline on the headgear, okay? Only on the face.
White trunks and the red gloves for Casillas, and the red trunks with the blue gloves for Vasquez.
Interesting, Casillas said he learned not to overtrain for this fight.
Well, you know, it's like a test. in fighting, where you're maybe just studying the over-preparation, thinking about it too much can oftentimes have a lot of effects on fighters.
Fighters to the center. Let's go.
That's a real thing. Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
Performance anxiety,
Come here.
as they like to call it, test anxiety.
Come here. Come here.
Just let
Look
that
at me.
body
Look at
recover
me.
so
You guys
you're
heard my
fresh for all your
instructions.
session. That's a very
Protect yourself at all
important thing.
times.
So
Obey your
excited
commands
to
at all
see him
times. Okay.
perform.
Push him up. Good luck.
In the 6th side, Muay Thai representative, Rosendo
ready?
Casillas
You ready?
in the red corner.
Hey!
Backyard Squabbles representative, Vasquez in the blue corner as we look to get this one underway at 145 pounds.
Let's work there. Let's work there. There you go.
Stop.
Right away, Vasquez getting into the clinch and able to go ahead and throw Casillas to the ground.
Slip off the kick.
Big right there lands from Vasquez. Now Casillas looking to return with an offense of his own.
Stop. Watch the wrestling, guys. Let's go.
Some of these guys have been making MMA fights in there the way they've been wrestling out there tonight. Joe, you may need to give them a couple of tips on the jiu-jitsu part of things.
They're excited to watch.
They must see you ringside. They get nervous, you know.
Stop.
So it's hard to perform in front
Hey,
of
don't
a
push him.
clever
Don't push him.
Luciano black belt, from what I hear. Vasquez seems to try and catch that kick. It seems really, really trying to time out.
Stop. Stop
The
right there.
strikes
Stop.
of
Stop.
Casillas.
Stop. Listen. Stop. Watch the low blows, okay? Fight.
Brought that team all the way up to the face. Followed by a barrage of punches.
Casillas looks to just throw the kitchen sink at Vasquez here now. Really
Another
just
right hand.
throwing on a tirade of strikes here is the 30-year-old.
Stop. Fight.
Good teep again.
And Vasquez developing a little redness around the midsection
Whoa.
there.
Over here. Over here. Let's go.
Jab there lands from Vasquez.
Stop at the bell, gentlemen.
Really just landing, finding a home for that front teep has been Casillas so far.
Casillas has
Time,
been
right?
poking away with that teep. I love it.
Can you talk a little bit about what that front teep does to a fighter's game plan and how it can go ahead and elevate what they're trying to do in the ring?
Especially when used in round one like that, he's going to be able to set up a lot of offense off of feigning it. It's also stopping his opponent from marching forward with his punches.
Casillas maybe not began the round how he wanted to with that sweep, but really just finding a home for, like how you said, a lot of these wild punches, and was able to find a nice timing on that teep here in the first.
And he keeps going back to it. You see in the video, he just keeps poking away with that teep.
What do you believe the corner of UFC veteran and now 3-0 lightweight Chris Udia is letting their guy in Guillermo Vasquez know?
It looks calm. They look calm over there, collected. He's probably trying to recenter his fighter. Fighter's kind of throwing some big punches. So, you know, a good corner would try to calm your guy down right there. And I think that's just what he did.
And talking about calming down, what are some words that you kind of share to your fighter when you were trying to go ahead and give them those calming factors, kind of go ahead and reset them? What are some things that you maybe exclaim to them and kind of whisper in their ear?
You just got to make sure they stay in the present. You know, they're so worried about everything, but you just took his best punches. It's time to go forward.
Stop. Stop right there. Stop. Stop.
They are
Can't just
missing
rush,
the
guys.
clinch again.
Fight.
And that's like a very wise point.
Ooh, brought
you
that
just
teep
said.
all the way out.
Let's go. Fight.
With the taking the best punches, I mean, you see the most power in that first round.
There he
Now
is, chopping
Vasquez
away.
going right away to a lower leg attack. And
Vasquez
having
is sending
success.
those kicks. There's that teep again. Beautiful teeps. Again.
Big kick there lands on the right leg of Casillas.
Watch the heads, guys.
Good work in the clinch. Both men staying very busy.
Stop right there.
Seems
Let's get
Vasquez
up.
really, really strong grip. And I mean, works as a mechanic for Honeywell. So you know this guy's definitely knows his way around the tool or two.
Fight.
Very strong performance from Vasquez so far in the second round. Front teep nearly landing to the midsection.
Watch the back of the head.
Of Vasquez.
Good jabs.
And Vasquez Vasquez's style is almost so in your face that it's kind of hard to combat at certain points with. Even though Casillas is throwing shots and throwing things back, it really seems like Vasquez is saying, I'm just going to keep on moving forward.
Vasquez is doing a great job this round, changing the pace. He's catching those teams. That's the third one he's caught this round. Good adjustment.
Let's go.
And when you're catching those teams as a fighter, what are you looking to do next? Are you going to the attack? Are you going? What are the eyes of Joe Murphy calling for in the corner?
I mean, I'm personally a puncher, but Vasquez looks at
10 seconds,
for
top of the
sweeps
bell.
up from every time, which I like. Here's another sweep attempt. Got it.
Fight.
Anthony Moyano breaking the second round of action. Like how you stated, there's really strong sweep attacks here from Guillermo Vasquez so far in that second round. That first round arguably could have gone to Rosendo Casillas with his strong team attack. Both these gentlemen finding strong attacks and sticking to them in their respective rounds. What would you like to maybe see in the third?
Yeah, I'm interested now because we had a lot of good adjustments done by Vasquez in his corner going into that second round. So let's see if Casillas can make some adjustments moving into the third.
And you know, with Vasquez, with the corner of Chris Padilla is a fight technician. I mean, this guy watches film constantly. He's always in the gym. You gotta really think. I mean, having a guy like that in your corner, breaking down everything, was not probably a big key piece to making those adjustments in that second, right?
Oh, 100%. Look how calm he is in the corner giving instructions.
To be that calm in the face of danger is just an absolute skill. Gotta give Taco his credit there.
Time.
Although it may not be in direct danger, it's still dealing with the fight, coaching.
Fight.
A little bit of an elbow adjustment there for Guillermo Vasquez.
Big kicks to straight
Big kick there. And almost throws
right into our table.
Rosendo Casillas into a commentary table. Hey, these monitors are expensive here, Casillas. Please do not damage them. Rosendo maybe heard a little bit of those oaths and saying, I'm not going to bump into the commentary table. I won't bump into my opponent. As just bringing full-fledged attack here to Vasquez is the 30-year-old.
You can see his corner yelling, you gotta want it, which is firing him up.
Stop.
A little bit of a
Watch where your kicks are.
rocket there
Watch where your
from
kicks
Guillermo
are.
Vasquez.
Fight.
Don't really see the snot rockets come out too often in the ring.
That was a good one.
Oh yeah, it was right and vivid.
Good knee.
Trying to go ahead and set up a spinning attack there was Casillas, but nobody home. A big right hand there lands from Vasquez.
Stop. Fight.
Both these gentlemen just exhausted, it seems, at the end of the third.
Following through with some punches. He's having a lot of trouble breaking that clinch,
Stop.
though.
Stop. Listen. Gotta listen.
Doing a really good job of those step-in knees was Vasquez in those clinch situations.
And you can see Casillas wearing him a little bit.
Big overhand right there. Almost nearly an elbow attempt there from Vasquez, but slipping in the attempt is the 27-year-old. 20 seconds remain in the third.
People giving everything they had.
The corner of Vasquez,
Big head kick.
calling diligently for a push here.
10
And they're
seconds.
both sending it. Huge punch, a big spinning kick.
In this third round, bringing Thunder Studios crowd to their feet here. And a big smile from Rosendo, the six-side Rosendo Casillas.
Let's give it up for these warriors. After 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for their decision. Winning by unanimous decision, out of the red corner, Rosendo, six-side Sendo, Casillas.
In the six-side Sendo, Rosendo Casillas gets it done to climb to 3-1 in his amateur Muay Thai career, and cross-training at the MMA district and in Muay Thai as well. You know that he got a lot of work in the lead up to this one, and a very, very proud corner over there out of Six-Side Muay Thai is Oscar Mueller and Coach Paul. As we take a look into our next fight of the night, as stated, David Marquez versus Jordys Rios. We got Michael DeCamp in there, ready to go ahead and get the action underway. Take it away, Michael.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise! Oh, come on, I can't hear you. I said make some noise! It's time for your co-main event of the evening. Please welcome to the ring, David Death Dealer Marquez.
And the man that they call the Death Dealer, hailing out of Los Angeles, California, a long-standing leader over there at Beehive Fight Club. But I mean, if there was anybody to go ahead and take this short notice opportunity, it was Mr. David Marquez. I mean, this man, a plethora of mixed martial arts experience, over 10 bouts of Muay Thai experience, with 9 of those being wins. What do you make of David Marquez after meeting him today?
Yeah, everyone likes to say stay ready, but this guy lives it. He really was ready for a call on any moment's notice. Here he is, ready to fight for the championship.
And most recently taking a fight over in Cambodia in October of 2025. Now looks to go ahead and make his Royal Combat debut. And for that nice piece of gold that Natasha Prager is holding there in the middle of the ring, Michael DeCamp in there ready to get our opposition right off.
And please welcome his challenger, Jordys Rios.
And living in Hollywood and working as a bartender in his time away from the ring is the 22-year-old Jordys Rios out of Free Spirits Muay Thai, being led over there by Guillermo Alvarado and David Waters. Was training over there at CMMA in the lead up to this camp. And I know you've heard about CMMA and a long time standing mixed martial arts gym in the area. You know there's a lot of good work going down over there.
There's a lot of good work going over there, a lot of good bodies to work with, great coaches. He's going to be ready.
As we look into our tail of the tape here for this championship bout at 127 pounds. Both these gentlemen, as stated, Dave Marquez taking this bout on very short notice, but still has a chance to win that bout here tonight. 130 pounds for Marquez, 127.6 for Rios. 22 years of age for Rios, 30 years, 8 years the elder for Marquez, 5'7" inches in height for Rios, 5'5" for Marquez, 69.5 inches in reach for Rios, 64 inches for Marquez.
This next contest is 5 two-minute rounds in the 127-pound weight division for the Royal Combat title. Your referee for this contest is Frank Granillo. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, this man is a Muay Thai fighter. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 127 pounds. Coached by Joshua Faxman. Representing Beehive Fight Club, David Death Dealer Marquez. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, this man is a Muay Thai fighter. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 127 pounds. Coached by Guillermo Alvarado. Representing Free Spirit Muay Thai, Jordys Rios.
Red, blue. Went over the rules on the back, takes them all times, make commands at all times. Touch them up one more time, back to your corners.
And referee Frank Granillo getting the first championship action of the evening. And both Rios and Marquez sharing a look of excitement as they enter into the ring for this championship action here. Round 1 of 5 at 2 minutes apiece. Rios with the up kick there that nearly lands.
fight seems to be already a little more measured than the previous two.
Well, when you take off those shin guards and take off the headgear, you definitely got to be a lot more calculated in what you were throwing out there. As both these gentlemen very, very calculated so far in their approach.
Plus the belt's on the line.
A big piece of hard work going home.
Stop! Stop! Don't lift them like that. Watch your hands coming in. Fight!
And although Rios being the smaller fighter, almost getting a little bit of a lift there on Marquez. Almost ripping the body kick there. Rios!
Big overkill. Big overkill.
It looks like Marquez having a little bit of trouble trying to go ahead and get up here.
Hands up.
You see in his face, he's still wearing that body kick.
Rios with a big body kick there. Marquez just standing in the pocket, looking to go ahead.
Body covered. Good teeth.
Looking to take the damage and go ahead and deliver some right back is the death dealer.
Stop! Break! Hey!
And you like the look of dismay there on the face of Marquez in this first round. Looks like how you stated that body shot really staying with the 30-year-old.
If you look, you can see the mark on his stomach from the ring. That was a serious kick. And you'll get that a lot. Right now we have this open stance with a southpaw orthodox type of battle. You will get a lot of rear kicks, rear punches. Now open for those.
Marquez really timing up and putting all the power he could into that right cross, but it really not finding a home here so far. As first round of action now underway here, Joe, as we look into the second.
Yeah, and after that body kick, you definitely think that Marquez needed to kind of get that body shot away from him, kind of wear that one off. Those kind of linger for a while, so he did a great job, stayed very composed. But yeah, and beautiful work by Rios.
What I found interesting about that body kick there from Rios was that it didn't necessarily land with the foot. It landed with that ankle, which oftentimes that bone part can be the most impactful part, as you see Marquez here kind of whimpering down a little bit. I believe that bone landing on that rib cage is just essential to Marquez just needing to take a little bit of a second there to go ahead and find his wits about him. Really, really nice time body shot there from Rios. Rios in the yellow trunks with the red gloves. Marquez in the black and white trunks with the blue gloves. As we get this second round of championship action underway.
Beautiful jab by Rios.
Knocks the head back of Marquez. Rios looking to stay on the gas here and possibly in a round that he may have won with that first round of action being stopped with that body kick. And now landing some solid shots here in the second is the 22-year-old out of Free Spirit Muay Thai. Once again, going back up top of the head kick. Following the nice knee to the body there from Rios. Really, really liking the kicking attack here from Rios so far. As Marquez
chipping away with those kicks really, really well.
What would you like to maybe see from Marquez? I know taking this fight on such a short notice makes things a lot more difficult in terms of what you want to apply in terms of game planning, but maybe what would you like to see from the 30-year-old product out of Beehive Fight Club?
I love when he comes in with that left hand. He switches that southpaw, goes under, throws that left hand. I just like to see him throw a little more combinations.
And when you do take a fight on such a short notice, what is going through your mind? What's going through the game plan? Talk about that a little bit, because I mean, like how he stated, Marquez taking this fight on only not even a day's notice, 12 hours.
Yeah, there's no training camp. You're as ready as you're going to be. And he looks like he's in shape. He's moving great, throwing leg kicks.
Seeing a little bit of redness on the body developing right underneath the right armpit from Marquez. Nice overhand right there, nearly lands from Marquez.
Really, this is what I want to see more of Marquez.
It seems when he's in these wild exchanges is when Marquez is having the most success. When he's making it a little bit of a kind of chaotic fight for Rios. Got to put a little bit of mud on the face, bite down on the mouthpiece, and just say, hey, I got to go in on these next 3 rounds, right?
100%.
As possibly looking at a now 2-0 deficit in the rounds in the eyes of the scorecards is the death dealer David Marquez, as Jordys Rios with all focus on his coach Guillermo Almeida. And I mean, you can only imagine what is going through the mind of David Marquez as he is trying to gain back his wits going into this 3rd round after only, like I stated, a day's notice. I know he's staying prepared, but to get into a 5-round affair on 12 hours notice is still no easy feat.
That's something special.
3rd round of action now underway as we get this one going here in the 3rd round.
Looks like Marquez woke up a little bit. He's a little more bounce to his step. He's feinting in.
Blue gloves for Marquez, red gloves for Rios. Marquez doing a good job, like I said, keeping it chaotic, and really done a good job when he's even landed the basics. Just the 1-2, keeping it real simple, but it seems Rios has found a little bit of success so far with these kicks and has really disrupted that so far, Joe.
Stop. Don't walk him down that way.
Rios once again attempting a body kick there on Marquez.
Marquez switching stances often.
Seen a little bit more boxing style from Marquez here in this 3rd round, Joe.
It's been effective too.
I know that Marquez spending a long time over there in Cambodia. They have a different type of style of kickboxing over there. And big drop there!
By Marquez. That southpaw left hand, he likes that.
And both these gentlemen evened up now at a drop apiece. And possibly looking to go ahead and add on to some more momentum in the 3rd is the death dealer. Big right hand there from Marquez to the body.
Oh, that was a little low.
Time! Neutral.
Marquez in a lot of pain visibly with that low shot.
And he has some time to recover.
Do it again. I'm taking a point, all right?
Referee Frank Granillo showing no mercy as we look into this low blow.
Another look. Oh, yeah. Lifted him off the ground.
And that was another warning that Frank Granillo had given earlier to Rios, is saying, hey, you can't be lifting Marquez off the ground. That's against the rule set here. We've seen that once again, and Granillo giving him the 2-strike policy. 3rd time we see it, and we will be seeing a point deducted from Rios, which if this does go to full 5,
that could play. That could play into the scores.
Very, very crucial into the scorecards, especially if they stay even on a drop apiece.
And while Marquez is recovering, he's also allowing Rios to recover from that drop that just happened.
Isn't that interesting?
So they're both just recovered, and we play on.
And it just, you could hear those leg kicks all the way from Hollywood if you really wanted to from Rios. 10 seconds of this round commence here. Up kick narrowly lands on Marquez. Both these gentlemen trading.
What a finish. Wow. Slip. It was a slip.
A possible big drop there, but Frank Granillo rules that a slip.
What a finish to the round.
And like how I stated, when it became a firefight, David Marquez has arose with his gun in hand, ablazing.
Yeah, he's good when it gets on the inside and they start trading.
And what do you believe the corner of Rios here is stating to their young fighter, only 22 years of age, but has 10 fights of experience? What do you believe they're speaking in magnitudes to this Free Spirit Muay Thai product?
I think they want to keep it on the outside a little bit more. He was really clean from the outside. That's where he was landing his liver kicks. Here's some.
Marquez doing a lot of good work on the inside, but Rios staying active with those kicks.
Big left hand that puts him down.
Left hand finally finding a home from Marquez as he was, like how you said, actively working in that southpaw stance. And this is that
Here's that
end of the
furious
third.
finish to the round.
Yeah, like how you said, a slip there, but still a very, very key thing to look into as we go into this 4th round of action. Could be a big scoring factor in the eyes of the judges.
Right side, the judges. Your right side, that's it. Your right side. Kick the jab.
Once again, back to the attack of the body kicks and just really unloading that arsenal so far has been Rios. Almost finding a home for that right hand as well off the count.
Almost.
Very nice setup there from Rios. And can you kind of talk a little bit about that setup there with using the leg kicks to go ahead and set up your attacks up top?
Yeah, you dig in early, and well, just like that body shot from the earlier round, he's bringing the attention down low so he can bring it back up. He's got to watch out for that left cross from the southpaw stance from Marquez. That's landed a couple times already. Big right hook.
Rios finding Marquez in the pocket on that exchange, and it seems like we've seen these gentlemen freeze up a couple of times in these exchanges. What do you believe is causing both these gentlemen to go ahead and kind of freeze up, but still, like how we just seen right now, continuously throw these shots at each other?
They're throwing hard. You know, when you transfer that much weight into your punches, it takes a second to get your balance back. Ooh, big body kick by Marquez. Ooh!
And a big
body shot.
Drop there. That being the 2nd drop from Marquez. And this one is over.
That might be it. That's it.
David Marquez is your new 127-pound champion.
On a day's notice.
Talk about precision from the death dealer. Coming to collect is Marquez.
What a fight.
And very, very confident and boisterous in his victory. Showing a little bit of love to the home crowd of Rios is the death dealer.
One day notice. One day notice. One day notice.
And Jordys Rios, although very disappointed in what the result may be after this one, still a very, very great performance from both of these gentlemen as they share an ode of respect in the ring there between Marquez and Rios. And a great body kick that ends up being the end of this one here tonight in our co-main event. David Marquez is your new Royal Combat Muay Thai 127-pound champion. A day's notice. Originally not looking to fight at all, and now collecting on his dues of a Royal Combat Championship belt is David Marquez, and lending into the fight was Rios, and this body kick was the conclusion to a 4-round championship affair that sees the 30-year-old David Marquez as your 127-pound champion. Michael DeCamp in the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ref Cornelio has put a stop to this contest at 1 minute and 47 seconds in the 4th round. Winning by knockout, out of the blue corner, David Death Dealer Marquez.
David Marquez, the champion at 127 pounds. Joe Murphy in the ring, ready to go ahead and talk to our champion.
I'm here with the winner, David Marquez. Dave, that was an amazing fight. How do you feel?
Oh man, I feel fucking amazing. Took this fight on literally like 12-hour notice. They hit me up yesterday at like 12 in the afternoon coming home from my first job. I'm a driver, I deliver shit, so I'm driving around all day. They hit me up, they said, hey, you wanna fucking fight for a title? I said, give me that shit. Let's go.
Let's go. 1 day's notice, so you stay ready for that at any moment's time.
Hey man, they always say it though, but you know, you don't gotta get ready if you stay ready. I'm constantly in the gym, whether people see me or not. I always put in the work. I just want to prove to everybody that, you know, hard work does pay off. I know you hear a bunch of people say it, but it really does, guys. Work your fucking ass off. Take the opportunities that present themselves and seize them when the fucking opportunity is there. Seize it. Seize it. Let's go.
Beautiful work.
Can I say one more thing?
Yeah, what's
One
next?
thing. I just want to say shouts out to everybody who comes out here. This is my first time fighting for Royal Combat Promotions, an awesome promotion. Much love. They also have an awesome belt that I just fucking dropped. Other than that though, guys, shouts out to everybody, all the fans, all my family, all my friends that come out to support me, all my sponsors. Shouts out to Vehemence, shouts out to OTM, shouts out to Beehive Fight Club, baby. D-Bad. D-Bad.
Let's hear it for the champ.
And the champ says what he wants. David Marquez gets the victory in the co-main event over here at Royal Combat 28, being led by Beehive Fight Club and company, as we look to go ahead and go into our fight recap over here. And a very highly contested contest between David Marquez and Jordys Rios, and some that many would say that Jordys Rios looked to be in the driver's seat of in the beginning with this first round drop, but it seemed Marquez was finding his footing about himself, was able to get really comfortable in the southpaw position, was able to go ahead and land some nice strikes in the firefights, and was able to eventually find the home for this front jab. And as we look into this third and fourth round, we really seen Marquez really being able to find his home for that body kick, and eventually it being the concluding factor to this co-main event championship bout here tonight, as the Death Dealer reigns supreme over here at Royal Combat.